kind of happens in all the card pools a little bit. But with Silent, it feels very noticeable to me. You solve this problem by working out how to use both poison cards and Shiv cards in the same deck when you need to, which is a possible thing to do. I tried going for status and defect. I have put compact in my deck. I saying Envenom's a good card. That's not quite what I was saying. Maybe that play was worse than just playing the thing first and double defending. Refract? I don't think I've had a floor 1 refract yet. Now what do I do? So I deal 26 damage to this, and then take 9? It doesn't seem very good. Do I have to take 9 in this fight? Well, actually I don't take 9, I only take half of 9. I take 9. Take a lightning rod. This card's pretty good. I think I kill it next time. Sure do. Claw is here. So is Turbo, so is Compile Driver. I think I can take a Turbo with Neo's Fury and Refract. I've got enough reasons to care about playing more than 3 energy of cards in a turn. Yeah, I don't think this path is happening. We're already kind of low. So, let's plan to go left. Recently took upgraded focus strength. Focus gains saved you a lot of HP with your frost orbs. Yes. I think that is very reasonable. I do not have any frost orbs. If Defect could like just have frost orbs at the start of the run, I think that would be pretty good. I'll take a Shadow Shield. And you have being these like more expensive, higher output source of cards. Combo with our Turbo. After Rust. You like that Mega Hit gave Claw more support, if not for power, then for the fun of it. It does feel ever so slightly to me like there's just more of the card pool dedicated to things which are unplayable. But I don't know, maybe. Nothing wrong with having a good time. Refract does a lot of damage. Lot of damage. Got a bag of prep. There's a hot fix here. I guess that's another thing that combos decently with our expensive cards. Let's try one hot fix. Are Glass and Dark Orbs anti-synergistic? Maybe. This makes me an attack skill and power, and they are free. It is a very good potion. I have to pick between Cold Snap and Loop. Brutal. I'm gonna take Loop. Brutal. Permafrost makes the Loop pickup look a lot better. I think losing 14 kinda loses me the game here. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I can't resist the cheese. I just can't do it. I don't know how to say no. I've got good enough potions. Do I think it's Pepperjack? Looks like I might be Brie to me. This elite feels actually quite bad for me. Very much an elite that I wanted to take a Frost Orb against. My bad. So we're like entirely wasting these Dark Orbs, but also they're worse than the Lightning Orb, unfortunately. Very good potion. Very good potion. You're struggling with the Necrobinder. Order? It's Camembert too small for Brie. What do you mean too small for Brie? Like the... You realize there's an image on the screen, right? Do you mean like the radius? Or... The holes in the cheese provide a sense of scale. You're saying that the cheese related to its holes is the wrong size for Brie. Sorry, I'm just looking at images here. Oh, I think I actually found the reference source that they used to make the image. It's kind of hard to argue against that. That's any image of cheese. Same angle. Same everything. We need to look at the spatter pattern. That's what I learned from watching crime scene analysis dramas. Know how big the table is, or the grapes, or the cheese knife? Such a good point. Something we should definitely be thinking about. I'm gonna take another loop. We're looping. Okay, so I was assuming that Refract would just kind of obliterate this fight. I've kind of been going through the entire act assuming that this fight's good because of Refract. I wonder if that's true. Holy shit. Alright, it was true. Good stuff. Jorget! I do kind of like bulk up, actually. I was impressed by it the last time I played with it. Upgraded Refract murders the fight too. The third orb is significant. My Twitch chat is fucking hallucinating. I think the fight's over. Maybe? Maybe it's over, but not for lack of villain matriarch. I use potion here? $43, 34, 26, 20. So on 20? I get -2 strength and dex. I don't think there are hands of 5 cards that can die there. But if there were, they would look a lot like this one. Yeah, but this one doesn't die. I wonder if I was wrong. Like if this zap was a strike, and I had strike, strike, defend, defend, not fix. Maybe I do die there, actually. You need to have like your worst defensive cards and your worst offensive cards, but split so that they're not enough to either kill it or block, right? And I very nearly managed to do that. Nice poison burger. Let's try Flak Cannon again. It was so good the first time. I think we'll try Buffer. How about that? From watching me, you have improved your play. You used to only die 50% of the time to the Act 1 boss, and now you die 75% of the time to the Act 1 boss. Well done. A little bit of an alignment period, maybe. Maybe some adjustments to be made. What are you doing wrong if you're failing to beat the statue and Burdonus without taking 20 to 30 damage? I think you're meant to take 20 to 30 damage in those fights. At the start of your turn, draw an additional card. Ugh. It's kind of good. I still want to believe that this one's good. It hasn't actually been good for me, though. Like, what cards do I take? Frost Orb cards. Drawing one additional card every turn is just like a very clean, easy, obvious improvement. Let's do the thing that seems like a struggle and will likely lose us the run instead. That's more fun. Slay the Spire we played offline. Yeah, single player game. Can't play co-op offline, but you can play single player offline. I use this to save potentially 12 health. It's actually kind of good. Does the card sacrifice work with the hunt? It seems like it would. I've never put the two things together, but yeah, that could be a pretty fun run. I could take another turbo. I think I'd take a turbo plus here. What about Uproar, actually? Uproar hits only strikes or refract right now. Or Neo's Fury. Works with Prayer Wheel, nice. That's that good stuff. Maybe I'm not meant to take it unless I have Prayer Wheel. Well, we can't all have Prayer Wheel all the time. I'm gonna do this first because I'm learning. I think I take Chill over a Relic. Buffer stun to the crab. Did it? Oh, okay. Why isn't the fight over yet? Anyone have any ideas? Damn! The fight is now over. Because we took buffer over flak. This Jorbs. Always taking buffer over flak cannon. I could have had 2 uproars right now. Refracting to just take every uproar is kind of an exciting idea. Could have had 2 upgraded uproars. So true. I could have not played loop on turn 1 so that my loop on that turn gave me 6 block. I don't know if it's right, but it is a thing I could have done. What are my thoughts on the comments that Big Crab will eat us at the end of Act 2? Looking forward to it. The circle of life continues. It's a little unfortunate, isn't it? Ow! Whoa. Lag spike. Hello? Okay. Alright. Not great. I think we upgrade either buffer or chill. Or loop. We upgrade something though. Clear the chat summary. I think it probably was the bot. I'm trying to like change it to not lag as much, which is resulting in me making it lag other ways. Eventually I may just give up, but that would be sad. Making it so I can use turbo on a good turn is probably worth the retain. Okay, I need Meow's Fury to let me dual cast the Dark Orb. That's kind of a lot. I don't know if that's happening. We'll see. Meow's Fury gets played here and then something happens, I guess. Does Meow's Fury get played? Doesn't have to get played. Oh, it doesn't get played. We just take 12? It's not that much. And this way, we don't put dazes. Oh, was that even 12? I think it was 12. Boom! Bronze scales from Mr. B's. Makes sense. I could have had 3 uproars? Oh my god. Maybe I don't like this one. In theory, relics are probably good, right? $17, $21, deal 9 or block 3. What's uproar? Not much. You. I left out half of the joke. Not much. How about you? There we go. Depending on which order you play Lightning Rod and Loop, I think the thing that happens at the start of the turn is different, which is a bit fascinating. Like the order that the stuff goes in is different. Well, maybe not. Maybe Lightning Rod always goes first. Well, useful thorns, I guess. Man! Man! Doesn't spark joy. Skills first, powers second. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Does kind of feel like I should take this card. I don't have capacitor. I don't understand this character. Like, at all. Huh. I'm gonna continue sacrificing. It feels like the character has, like, too many completely non-commutative synergies. Oh, good. Just what we need to help with that. Cards from a different character. Nice. Alright. Neck reminder, I think. Get rid of these ones. It is 1.5 relics, yeah. We got an Akabeko. Well, those don't work. Trying to decide if Neurosurge is better than a relic. It is, other than the part where it kills me sometimes. Which it does do here, unfortunately. Like, it might kill me against the crabs. I'm not sure I can play it there. Imagine Hunt a synergy if we went for silent cards. So true. I don't think I want this Neurosurge. I think I just want a relic. Okay, that's a good floor. Rolling Boulder. And now we have a deck. You wish I was joking, but I'm not. Happy Flower is like a spread out Neurosurge. Exactly. One. Two. I just want the cards I play repeatedly and play every time I draw them. So, probably this one? 3. So, these double scale with oddly smooth stone, kind of interesting. YOLO. keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Rawhide had a real cultural moment, like, however many years ago, and I have not thought about it since, other than right now. Kind of okay cards. Your girlfriend is sick and can't talk. I just pointed at a picture of an armadillo and then at me. Any thoughts of what this could mean? Is it still hot for guys to look like rodents? Is an armadillo a rodent? I don't really see it. But, like, I'm not going to tell you what you do and do not see. Order? I'm very bad at playing the temporary focus before I play the other thing. Not my strength. Kinda feels like playing this lightning rod kills me. Oh well, I'm already committed. Armadillo means she wants you to curl up next to her. It's quite cute. She's saying, why don't we curl up together and watch Jorbs? So I actually can turn left because I have a buffer charge for the big attack next turn, and then I get to play Rolling Boulder. This all actually works out very well. Minus 55. God, yeah, imagine Zoolander trying to win this fight. I hadn't thought about that. The vibe, you know a lot more about armadillo dicks than I do. I don't understand why they're attacking for so much. That's kind of messed up, no? The double scaling with dexterity on, what's it called? Bulk up. Actually a really big deal. I think the crab is trying to kill me. I also kind of started over the course of that fight to get the sense that the crab might have been trying to kill me. We could go signal boost. I think I'm gonna go mod it though. Start getting some orb slots in here. Signal boost boulder. That sounds slightly slow to me. It's like a little bit slow. First card you play each combat is played in extra time. Turn 1 rolling boulder. We could transform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe cards into Maul. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't entirely know what I'm doing. There's a shop there. Maybe we go to that. And try not to die on the way. We get to double play. Refract with Akabeko. I mean, I assume that just kills everything, but... Bye-bye! I don't think we get to sacrifice Capacitor. We've got enough potions to definitely fight one boss. I actually am going to go to this shop and just get a card remove, I think. Discovery is kind of good. Card remove got better with the throwing axe, though. $16, 22, 26. Alright. What does a throwing axe do? I think that's the strike plus that comes back to your hand. Lead. Oh, damn. Oh no, this one. Who does that? Sorry, my bad. Bob Redshirt, thanks for the 90. 6 months. A golden hat. Kinda cool. I haven't played any multiplayer, no. Yeah, it's like Echo Farm. We could take an unupgraded turbo, but I suspect a relic is better. Questionable. If I go this way, there's like no campfires anymore. I heal a little bit off a meal ticket here. The elites feel kind of difficult, but then so do the bosses. Like, I do need to get stronger somehow. Maybe the bosses aren't that bad. They seem kind of bad. I don't know, I've got my boulder going. My potions are good. Let's go this way. I think this one? What if it's modded, and that way I draw 2 cards and have a higher chance to block this turn? I'm not taking that much damage, though. Oi! Yo. Damage! If you are below Doom threshold and so is the enemy, you lose. Sounds unfair. I will be calling my representatives about this. Also sounds like kind of a sweet fight, though. Such power. Another loop? Gosh. So loop, it's like there are a bunch of cards which like works beautifully with Defect's card pool. Like it was cool that loop could be used against the heart fight, for example. So you could play a non-block card first against the heart. Like loop just like very nicely interacts with some of the coolest fights in the game. Into like, now loop exists, but there's temporary focus. How do you ever make loop and temporary focus communicate? They can't. Like there's now cards which don't work with each other at all. Anyway, cool-headed? Or do we start sacrificing, looking for another relic, or do we take an iteration? We take an iteration. Forced to pick a lane, but like what lane is loop? I don't, like, because the focus lane includes temp focus, and this only works in the focus lane. Ow? 20 max HP is quite a lot. I think this, though. Those were good upgrades. I think that was a defend, a capacitor, and a loop. Yeah, those are very good upgrades. Fewer cards is kinda rough. On the other hand, 20 max HP can do a lot, so you know. Where are my rolling boulders at? I'm just feeling very cognizant of the fact that I have been trying for the entire run to like do things with orbs. And yet I'm trying to draw rolling boulder so I can deal damage. It's like not even a defect card. Also, I don't think I can play it here. Goodbye. We 5 times we exhaust a card. Draw a card. I think at this point I might actually have to take Cool-Headed over a Relic. I don't know. Entire Relic? Okay, okay. That's a pretty good Relic. 10 block persists across turns. That's a very good Relic. Defect fixed if they make defrag an uncommon again. I don't even know if defect's broken. I'm just finding it a little bit awkward to work out what to do in the card pool. We have discovered things about how rolling boulder stacks. It is the first time I've ever had 2 copies of Rolling Boulder in play at the same time. I like that farming defrags and Bioscog isn't the default strategy. But it, like, I don't know. It should be a strategy, right? That should be a thing you can do. And if you do that, there should be, like, sensible support for it in ways that allow you to win the run. Like, I understand that Defect was, like... Defect in Spire 1 wasn't even really... like, overwhelmingly that thing. Defect in Spire 1 was a lot of infinites up for Cycle. Recycle got deleted, and Focus got, like, nerfed extremely heavily. And so now Defect is something else, which is fine. It is cool for Defect to be something else. I just can't entirely work out what it is. That's what I'm saying. And it's weird because there are these cards like Loop, which are still here from when it used to be the thing that wasn't Slay the Spire 1. And, like, I don't know what I'm meant to do with that. It's in a very, like, awkward middle position of change for me. It's like changed halfway to something else. I'm gonna take this Chill. Chill does 2 things for me. It gives me a chill. That's one nice thing. And the other thing is it gets me 1 closer to Book of 5 Rings heal. Alright, this probably deals me too much damage to be worth doing at this point. We'll take an anchor. Oh, I forgot that the first card plays twice. I perhaps got more distracted than I should have with my thinking out loud about Defect. You should do art, but you do not want to. Yeah, me neither. Blood Wolf, thanks for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Okay, we're taking another bulk up, I guess. I suppose. Chemex isn't working here. We could Mayhem. This one too, like... Sorry, I'm just gonna like genetic algorithm's a pickable card because as an uncommon it like shows up in Act 1. Like it shows up places you can take it, right? It costs an amount that you could potentially pay in gold for it at a shop. It shows up at the right times in Act 1 or 2 to be picked. And now it shows up like against boss rewards or costs 160, and it's just like why? Like the identity of the card was already that you were putting a bad card into your deck for a while, and that was what was interesting about it. But now you're putting a bad card in your deck and not getting a different rare? There's a lot. So why is it still here? Like, why not just get rid of it? Anyway. I'm not trying to say that the character should be different. I know a lot of you are going to hear it and be like, oh, Jorbs thinks Defect needs to be changed. I'm saying I don't understand. I'm trying to work out what I should do to win as the character. And it is making all of my things that I understand about the game very confused. It's nice when it pops up as your random Act 1 rare reward. But it's not, like, pickable as your Act 1 rare. Is it? Surely it isn't. Does Jorbs hate Defect? Massive YouTube video. Hey Jorbs, been watching the channel for 10 years now. Found you when I saw your video about how much you hated Defect. As a person who also hates Defect, I just felt seen and like your channel might be right for me. We need to talk about Defect. There's the thumbnail. Literally did that with Snakebite today? Oh my god. Oh my god. Genetic Kilgrim is a good name. I like that. Alright, so sacrifice doesn't get me a relic, so there's no like special upside to sacrifice here. None of these enemies give me statuses, is that correct? So I'll just do this. I managed to be at full health. That was kind of the goal. The chosen cheese has also made me somewhat healthy, which is nice. It's over. Double rolling boulder, GG. What about double mayhem here, actually? Double mayhem's gotta be kind of broken, right? Double bulk up. I don't think so. But if I double mayhem, I can also... Maybe it is double bulk up. Choices. Wow. If I don't play bulk up here, I can't block for quite a long time. Oh, I have a buffer. I'm gonna go double mayhem. Try potion first. Not using a potion in this fight, I don't think. Triple bulk up to remove orbs. I certainly wouldn't have many orbs anymore. Dark Orb's looking kind of threatening. Double boulder might have been the play. Well, I thought about it. I think we're pretty happy with how this has ended up, though. No! Wasting my Dark Orb. Oh! That's distressing. Any block cards? Oh shit, hotfix kind of blocks there. Okay. Never mind. What do you mean it's leaving already? We just got here. I feel like Doormaker didn't actually want to come to my party. That's fine. Boulder on boulder action. Is that what we're into these days? Holy shit. Okay, that was actually quite erotic. Play the temporary focus gain cards with Mayhem before loop triggers. That's how it's meant to work. Alright. At least we know. My roof leaks rocks, and my wiring is faulty. It's a rough party. I see, it's my fault. Christmas is ruined for the 7th year in a row. guess I could have played Strike Plus. Maybe that would have been a good idea. Oh my god. That looked somewhat more like Goatsy than it usually does that time. I don't know. Did they change it to look more like Goatsy? I don't really want to play any of these twice. I could pass the turn. That would be a wild choice. Really want to play any of these twice? I just take a Restlessness. Wait, that doesn't work against Collector at all. Okay. I guess I play Modded twice. Not the most exciting. Oh, with Nostalgia I can put Modded on top of my draw pile and then play it again for free the next turn. It's actually kind of cool. I should have played Bulk Up first. I guess it doesn't matter. Does a guy come out fully after another cycle? Don't know. Someday I'll probably find out. Like, maybe. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I will never know. I should have drank my slots potion, probably. How did you make your card collection so small and didn't you pick card rewards? In this run in particular, I have this one. So I was deliberately not taking some cards I could afford to take. But yeah, skipping cards is not that unusual, especially in the second half of the run. I have an idea of what each of the Act 3 bosses test you for in this game. Do they test you for things? Math. 45, that's enough. This one has some stuff that makes infinites less good. And there's the one which makes a deck which focuses heavily on playing skills struggle a little bit in phase 1. The, like, experiment that has 3 phases. I haven't found that one to be relevant in phase 2 and 3 yet. Like, they just don't do enough. But in theory, you could have a situation where your deck struggled with phase 2 or 3, maybe. I think the main thing would be if the wounds that it gives you for hitting you in phase 2 mattered, or if the intangible mattered for some reason. But I'm not sure why the intangible would matter. And then the door hits you for 40 every turn. If your deck can't survive being hit for 40 every turn, you lose. Probably your deck can survive that, though. Has been my experience anyway. Yeah, Intangible punishes a deck which, like, has one massive attack which it draws inconsistently. Apparently this fight scales. I'm being attacked for 75 right now. It's kind of a lot. Some orb stuff, which one off relics and rolling boulder. Because focus kinda doesn't exist. One off relics, bulk up. ×2. It might just be that, like, you're meant to do some orb things, but the orb things aren't meant to outscale everybody that frequently. That's kind of how it has felt to me. Like, my frost orbs are gonna make me, like, 10 block. But I need my other cards to do something as well. Look at all those relics! Oh my god! That's a lot of relics. Oh. Nice Regent streak. Am I on a 5 streak with Regent yet? Thank you.